Welcome to The Explainer. We're about to break down one of the biggest accidental leaks in the history of AI. Seriously, this is the story of how Anthropic's crown jewels, the entire source code for their powerhouse product, Claude Code, just spilled out onto the internet for everyone to see. Right, let's get into it. On March 31st, 2026, the AI world just got completely turned on its head. A routine software update went, well, horribly wrong. And in doing so, it exposed the secret recipe behind one of the most powerful AI tools on the entire planet. So you've got to be asking, how does a multi-billion-dollar AI product get totally exposed by a single tiny file? Well, the story is a perfect example of a digital butterfly effect. Okay, so this file, a source map, it's basically a developer's tool. It's supposed to help them debug their code. It's a key that translates the messy, compressed code we all get back into something human-readable. It should have never been public, but because of a single misconfiguration, what Anthropic called human error, this digital key got packed up and shipped out with the public release. A tiny error with absolutely massive consequences. And that one mistake, it unlocked everything. We're talking over 500,000 lines of beautiful, high-quality TypeScript code, almost 1,900 files. This wasn't just a small piece of the puzzle, you guys. This was the entire blueprint for their flagship product. And believe me, the stakes could not have been higher. Claude Code is an absolute monster. It brings in $2.5 billion in revenue all by itself. It's a huge driver of Anthropic's $19 billion revenue stream. So this wasn't just code that leaked. It was a direct look inside a multi-billion-dollar engine. And the internet, well, it did what the internet does. It moved at the speed of light. After a researcher named Xiaofan Shou posted about it on X, the code was literally everywhere within hours. It got forked on GitHub over 40,000 times. That means no matter what Anthropic tried to do, the secret was out. It was public property forever. So what did the leak actually show us? What kind of secrets were hiding in all that code? Well, as developers started digging in, they realized Claude Code was way more advanced than anyone on the outside could have possibly guessed. The biggest bombshell was this idea of an agentic harness. Look, this thing is not just a simple interface for a chatbot. It is a full-blown operating system for AI agents. It handles everything: memory, background tasks, how multiple AIs team up. What the code showed is that the really hard part isn't just the AI model itself, it's all the complicated scaffolding you have to build around it. And this is where it gets really wild. Diving deeper, developers found this treasure trove of 44 hidden features, basically revealing a product roadmap that was years ahead of what was public. And we're not talking about small tweaks here. We're talking game-changing stuff like Kairos, an autonomous mode for the AI, and agent teams for super complex, coordinated tasks. And maybe the craziest one? An undercover mode, literally designed to let the AI contribute to open-source projects without anyone knowing it was an AI. This gave us a completely unprecedented look into Anthropic's biggest ambitions. The developer community's reaction was just this amazing mix of pure shock and total excitement. Like this Reddit user says, the immediate thought for thousands of people was, oh my God, we can build our own versions of this now. The leak just sparked this incredible wave of creativity. People instantly saw the potential to build smaller, more efficient, and totally new kinds of AI agents. But look, a leak of this size isn't just about cool new features. For Anthropic, it was an absolute corporate nightmare, and it basically triggered a massive strategic rethink for the entire AI industry. And this slide just illustrates that shift perfectly. What was once Anthropic's protected secret sauce was instantly transformed. Their proprietary architecture, it's now a public textbook. Their secret engineering tricks, now an open source case study for everyone to learn from. And that closely guarded roadmap, well, it's now a benchmark for every single one of their competitors to aim for. But it gets worse. The strategic problem was made so much bigger by a huge security threat. By some cosmic coincidence, the leak happened on the exact same day as a supply chain attack on a key piece of software called Axios. This created this terrifying 3-hour window where anybody trying to build the leaked code for themselves could have accidentally installed a remote access Trojan. Oh, and did I mention this was the second time in just 13 months that Anthropic had leaked its source code in the exact same way? Yeah. Of course, this bizarre timing fueled all sorts of speculation online. You had people immediately pointing out that this all went down while Anthropic was in this really high-profile fight with the US government over using its AI for autonomous weapons. Now, the company is adamant it was just human error, but, the context definitely adds another layer of intrigue to the whole story. But here's the paradox of this whole thing, and it's a big one. While this was, without a doubt, a disaster for Anthropic, for the rest of the world, it might have just been an unexpected and totally transformative gift. All of a sudden, the entire industry had a masterclass. Those 512,000 lines of code became a public textbook on how to build a real production-grade AI agent. It laid bare all their best practices, from secure sandboxing to this incredible 3-layer self-healing memory system that's designed to stop the AI from hallucinating during really complex jobs. And this really captures how the open source community felt. The argument is that this kind of transparency, even when it's an accident, ultimately makes technology better and safer for everybody. When thousands of smart developers can pick through the code, problems get found faster and innovation just explodes at a pace no single company could ever hope to match. And the ultimate impact of this is just profound. The barrier to entry for creating truly powerful AI agents just dropped through the floor. What would have taken a small team years and years of research and development can now be learned and even replicated in a matter of months. This one single mistake could end up unleashing a whole new wave of global innovation, democratizing this powerful technology and maybe benefiting all of humanity. So the Claude code leak really is a powerful cautionary tale. It shows us that in this hyper-connected world, even the most valuable billion-dollar secrets of the AI race, well, they might only be one simple mistake, one single misplaced file away from becoming public knowledge, and in the process, changing the future for every single one of us.